Okay, here we go, YouTube. Another car for the channel here. Gonna hopefully let people decide for me what we're gonna do with this one. This is a 1974 Z28 with the Type LT option. This is a real Z, but she's been neglected. I mean, not as bad as you would think, but she's gonna need some work, that's for sure. Some lower quarters, front and back. Her rockers look good, actually. Oddly enough, it runs fantastic. Go figure. Still even has where it was bought from, Kinney, Brooklyn, New York. I'm not sure if this is the original paint, what's left of the original paint on the car. And you can see we got Type LT badging in the back. We got the wing, Type LT badging on the side. Deep just Craigers, those were on there when I got them. I didn't put them on. Those aren't my old ones. I swapped those out for originals. The Z28s on the fenders, sport mirrors. But what's kind of interesting about this car, if anybody knows these cars, they like to rot down in here. This one doesn't have any. And all along the roof line looks real nice. In the back as well. I mean, you can see the sun has taken its toll on the interior there. The story I got with this car is that the original guy that owned it moved to, I think, Cuba or something, and left it sitting in North Jersey for like 3 decades. And I had bought this car about 3 years ago from a friend of mine. He got it from that guy, and I got it from him. Sold it to another friend of mine who put a windshield in it and fixed a bunch of stuff. I got it running for him. He then sold it to another friend of mine. Oh, he also got the paperwork on it. He sold it to another friend of mine who then put a carburetor, fuel pump, alternator, fuel tank, all that in there. And then he let it sit inside, but so then he wasn't going to do anything with it. So I bought it back. But I'm not sure if this is going to be one for me to restore or if this is going to be one for me to punt to the next guy. Frame rails are good on the car. Go figure. Let's take a look at the trunk here. Oddly enough, it's got a little water in there, but if you look at the trunk, actually in pretty good shape. This is what's left of the old header panel. My other friend changed it out because it was broken. But the trunk really, it's like it didn't get water in here. Take a look. Yeah, look how nice. It's so weird. Still got the jacking instructions. This is probably the original color, which is a nice looking color. Deck lid isn't bad. It's a little crunchy, but not rotted. Factory wing is in good shape. Taillights are weathered, but they're there. Let's check out the inside. This is where it gets pretty gross. All right. So your door panel's there. Pretty dirty. It might be able to be cleaned up. In here, you see these floors. No rug on there. Once again, a little water. I gotta get that out. That floor is not rotted. And the back floor is on this side is good too. When this car sat, this passenger window was blown out, and oddly enough, my buddy bought that side glass from me and had someone put it in, so I had it laying around. But for like 2 or 3 decades, it sat with no window, and it did rot the floors. But just on the front here, the rest of it seems to be pretty good. Let's see, we'll fire her up to see how she sounds. squeaky belt. But you can see the factory tach is working. Speedometer does work. Amp gauge is working. And the temp gauge does work. It's down because the car's cold. It's up a little bit. The gas gauge doesn't work. When he put the gas tank in, let's see, the horn? The horn don't work either. When he put the gas tank in, he put a new sending unit, but something he didn't hook up right. You can see the dash is gross. It's not too awful bad, but it's pretty gross. Headliner is gone. Look, you can check your collector gaskets from here. See, that's not so bad. This is a factory AC car, has the vent spots there. Console's a little chewy. Seats are chewy. But man, she runs good. Considering it sat for when I got it running for my buddy, it hadn't ran in 10 years. So let's see if she'll idle. Yeah, she's idling. Maybe we gotta turn that up a little bit. There she is. Let's see. Maybe I'll see if I can get the hood open. You can see here. Definitely got some. Definitely gonna need lower quarters, but your uppers are still good. So I don't know. I mean, anybody that's watching it or watching this video maybe wants to give me some advice on whether or not you think that I should restore it or punt the project to the next guy or gal, let them redo it. Let's see if I get this open. There she is. You can see, got new hoses. It's got new carburetor under there, a Holly. Still got the finned aluminum valve covers. Power brakes, air conditioning, power steering. New alternator. Hood's a little rotted, but not horrible. There you go. 350 cubic inch high performance. And over here we have the trim tag, which shows that it is a Z28. Not a lot of rot in the cowl area or up and around here. Down in there. But she goes into gear, the brakes work. I don't know if I would fly in and drive it out of here, but getting it up on a trailer if anybody's interested. So let me know. Is this a restore or pass? I think it's worth redoing. It's a real Z28 with the Type LT option. It's going to take a bit. As you can see here, the lower quarter's gone. Let's take a look at those rockers real quick. Yeah, see, the rockers aren't bad. How about the bottom of the doors? Can't even see. All right, but the rockers aren't bad. I don't know. Comment down below if you think I should restore it or punt it. If anybody is interested in buying it, I'd like to get around $8,000 for it. I have clean paperwork. And if you're interested, I'll stick it on the lift and can make a full video of underneath. And see what you think. Vermont plates, but I do have a New York title for it. But there you go, guys. Hope everything's going well. And I'll see you next time.